Hey lovies, I'm gonna tell all a quick story to stick with all for the rest of all your life. So a lady visited the church that my mother used to attend and said that she got a vision to go to 4 churches and that was one of them. Now she said in the vision there's a lady who living in the same street with she, but the lady does drink and the lady always drunk and she does go to church, so she consider herself a Christian, right? And she had this vision. She said every time she see the lady, she skin up she face because the lady does irritate she with how the lady does carry about herself, how she's dressed, you know. And she say she see in the vision people lining up like they're going into heaven. She say and she saw the lady in the line. And she hear a voice say, she will enter heaven before you. And when she hear the voice say that, she say, no, how? I go into church, I live in according to the word. So how she could enter heaven before me? She's a drunk, she always drinking. And the voice say, she's a drunk, she always drinking. But she had no malice in she has. This woman full of love, this woman forgiving. You know, sometimes we feel like we so self-righteous, we forget how to love people. So we start to look down on people. So let me share a quick scripture with all you. So we read in Matthew chapter 22 from verse 34. But when the Pharisees had heard that he had put the Sadducees to silence, they were gathered together. Then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him and saying, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these 2 commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 31 to 32. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice, and be ye kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake had forgiven you. Love is, so we see how important love is. We see how love hang all the prophets and all the laws. So we could follow how much scriptures, we could follow how much laws, we could go to church Sunday to Sunday. And we had not in the right place. What sense we make? And now a lot of time people let's start to go to church and thing and become so self-righteous. They start to look down on others. They start to compare themselves to others. Now this woman in this vision, she's seeing this woman and she getting irritated because she living a righteous life and this woman living an unholy life. You understand? So she's skinning up she face when she's seeing this woman and saying, and get a vision that this woman can enter heaven before you. Why? Because the woman has love in she heart. She not no malice. You understand? Let me share one more scripture with all you. 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, Look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh at the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. So love is no matter what life or you live in, make sure your heart in the right place. Man will always be man. But we seeing man looketh at the outer appearance, but the Lord search the heart. You understand? So once your heart in the right place, what people say about you, it doesn't matter. All you understand that? It don't matter. Man will always be man. You do good, you do bad, people will always talk. You understand? So we gotta make sure we heart in the right place. Don't walk around with no hatred, no anger, no malice in your heart. Make sure you full of love, that even though you feel you live in holy and you think I unholy, the love that you have in your heart mustn't change towards me. All you understand that? The love in your heart mustn't change. All are we at different point of views. I might think I right and you might think I wrong. You understand? So it's all about what you believe. But wherever it is you believe in, listen, make sure your heart is in the right place, because that is what God's searching for.